I shall return. Wait, no, it's there we go. Yo, what is up, my dudes? Okay, 3, 2, 1. We start the recording. All right. Welcome to episode 3 of the CK show, my boys. So, today's show is going to be early. So, usually I would do the show on a Friday. For the last 2 episodes, I did it on the Friday. Well, tomorrow is Friday and I'm working all day. So, it's safe to say that I probably will not be able to do the video tomorrow. But that is okay. So, I've switched which microphone I'm using, so it might be a little bit quieter than normal, but hopefully it reduces all the background noise and everything. I'm using the Blue Yeti rather than this microphone. I'm hoping that it's not recording using both microphones, but it's okay. The Blue Yeti is it's chill. It's more like it sounds like I'm there. It's a bit more personable, if that makes sense. Now, usually I start the episodes off with what I've done the last week. So I've uploaded multiple videos. Okay, so I've uploaded 1 long form video, 1 clip, and 5 shorts. One of those shorts unfortunately got deleted because it was from the clip, because the live stream didn't render itself properly. So it was a bit strange when it comes to the clip. So the clip got 500 views, but it got deleted because it was from the clip, which I edited down to make into the clip. The clip also didn't push on YouTube, so maybe it'll get pushed at a random time. The YouTube's weird like that. It just will randomly send out a video into the abyss. I don't know how to add my chat to the thing. It's okay. Chat's right there anyway. So we're chilling. I've tried to do something with my hair. I put some like wax in it, right? It's just kind of not good. It's also like hard to. I've got to like remember how cameras work because it's inverted. But pretty much, my hair's grown a little bit, but I'm working tomorrow. So that episode's a week early. That's all I needed to say. So YouTube-wise, I've uploaded every single day. It might not look like it, but that's because one of the videos got deleted. So the channel itself is growing fairly well. Not as good as the first week, but I think the first week I hadn't uploaded in a while, so the shorts kind of like pushed themselves out a little bit more, and the shorts kind of got way more views in that first week compared to the second week. But I've gotten 1,000 plus views this week as well, which is good. I'm at 20 plus hours of watch time. So if people watch the streams the whole way through, that gives me like 40 minutes of watch time for each view. I think maybe 2 or 3 people have done that. But really, so the goals really are, if I want to get monetized on YouTube, I need to be getting 300 views a month. Or not 300 views, 300 watch hours a month. So then that over 12 months is like 4,000 watch hours, or it's just under 4,000 watch hours. But the real number is like 320. But I think if I'm getting 300 hours a month consistently, some months will make up for it a bit more than the other months. Yeah. I really need some water. I'm going to go get myself a glass of water. So let's talk about my long form video that I posted this week. So I couldn't really figure out a title, but the video's premise is about plans. And so originally I was thinking of doing something similar to like how I created a script template for my YouTube videos and then how I linked that to life. But it ended up just being about planning and how important planning is. Which is, yeah, sometimes I get kind of like taken aback when I'm writing scripts and stuff and I end up going completely off of like the topic that I was aiming to be on. So yeah, the topic that the video ended up being was about planning rather than the topic being on linking like my script template to real life. But I used the script template to make the video, and that was the whole point of the video. So it's got separate sections, which I have now reused again in my next video, which I've posted the thumbnail for already on Instagram. It's not saved up there or anything, but I posted it on Instagram already. I'm having some issues with that video now though. So currently it's not letting me export it from Final Cut because it hasn't been able to import the media and it just crashed when I was trying to share it. So I've finished editing the video. I just haven't gotten to a point where I can like actually use the video on like to upload it. Which is it's a bit annoying. It's a bit frustrating when the video isn't working how you want it to work. But it's okay. I'm also planning on uploading all of my stuff to like Google Photos because I don't have a mass storage kind of solution and Google Photos is good because if I've got all of my content up there, I can search for specific clips and I can use those clips again in future videos, meaning that overall there'll be like a steady improvement to the channel, steady improvement to the quality of clips and when I'm looking for a specific kind of clip because I've filmed so many clips, right? I've been filming B-roll and everything for like the last 15 years of my life. Well, maybe not. 15? Yeah, almost 15 years of my life I have been recording clips for YouTube. So all the B-roll and stuff, it could range back from all the way back to like when I was 7 years old, like when I first started filming stuff. Like if I found a cool clip from back then, you know. And I'm also helped by the fact that I have access to lots of other like travel things that I haven't actually been on, but my friends or my like family have been on, and they've sent me the videos, and I've edited them before, and I've asked them, "Oh, can I steal some of this like footage because it looks cool?" Like it's not stealing, but it's like a handshake agreement, you know. So my videos overall have I have millions and millions, maybe not millions of gigabytes. I have like terabytes and terabytes of footage that I can draw from and use in my videos, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah. So I'm thinking with the shorts that because I use the shorts to make like short clips of the live stream, is it worth even making other shorts? Because the level of like the shorts algorithm, it kind of just lets you do whatever you want. Because it'll push it out. If it gets a high watch rate, it'll push it out like later. But if it either pushes it out almost straight away when you upload it, or it pushes it out right when like it notices that it's like, oh, people are watching this the whole way through. They're staying engaged. They enjoy this. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try and make maybe like a proper short. But the thing is, I don't really have the ability to make like a shorter form kind of content. Like I have so much confusion and a couple of other shorts that are there that exist, or like even like clips from like other videos that I've made before, such as like Love, where I've or Heartbreak. Is the series called Heartbreak, and then the episode's Love. So the episode of Love, I was originally going to go on like the concept of all these things that I've loved through my life and how my love for things have evolved over time. But I ended up not using that and going more on like the aspects of the way that love feels, which I think was the right choice when it comes to the Heartbreak series. And honestly, I could have just made that into one video, but I spent so much time on each individual video. I was editing it like all the way through. Like probably every single second of the video is highly edited compared to most of my other content, which is just like going over with like a paintbrush and being like, whoop, whoop, and then there was the video. I have one view. So the average view duration, 841. Yeah. So then, in order to, so the other goals, I haven't read anything, but I got a new book. My mum sent me a new book, Words of Wisdom from Ancient Greece. If I hold anything up to the camera, it just destroys the stream. How does holding stuff up to the camera destroy? I guess it's like there's too much for it to encode in that kind of like second. Yeah, so I've got Words of Wisdom from Ancient Greece. So it's kind of like short anecdotes. It is knowing worthwhile things rather than lots of things that makes one wise. Strength is in unity. Aesop. We owe our beings to our parents and our well-being to our teachers. Alexander the Great. A lion prevails by its claws, a bull by its horns, and a man by his brains. Heed your enemies, they are the first to mark your errors. Goodness lies not in abundance, abundance lies in goodness. Aristotle. Nothing nature makes is imperfect or in vain. Yeah, okay. Ponder well what you say. Aristophanes. Aristophanes. Power reveals the man. A change of place neither teaches probity nor removes foolishness. I don't know what probity means, bro. Know yourself, be sparing with time, hasten slowly. Moderation is best. Be mindful of the benefactions you have been granted. Be loved rather than feared. He whom everyone fears, fears everyone. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, you think Democritus, like, is actually spitting facts. Because if you're loved, then you're not scared of other people because, well, why would they do anything to you? But if you're scared by everyone, like if everyone is scared of you, if you were feared, then I guess you have to be scared of everyone because, well, people could potentially kill you just because you're scared. Like, you scare them, bro. Life without festivity is a long journey without refuge. The good and the true are the same for everyone. What is pleasurable differs from one to another. It's harder to keep than to acquire. Education is far-sightedness. For the young, wealth for the poor, enhancement for the rich. We must ponder on what brings happiness. For in having it, we have everything, but if it's missing, we would do anything to gain it. See, lots of little quick anecdotes for your day. I don't know if it's actually anecdotes, but it's just like lots of little. I mean, I think that must be what anecdotes are, right? Well, maybe I'll Google it. The stream health error. YouTube is... Yeah, it's because it glitches out whenever I get too close to the camera. Yeah. Alright, I popped out the chat. That works. Oh, yeah. I want to put the chat in somewhere. It doesn't let me put it in. OBS, be my friend. Oh well. I'll keep the chat over here. I can only see half my face now. No, it's okay. Alright, now I've got the chat there. I can spam emojis in the chat. Oh yeah, game over, dude. Yeah, now I've got the chat. Oh my god, I've glitched it out again. Alright. So, yeah, I've had lots of issues with the internet being able to keep doing things. Like, why can't it continue to import the media from... But yeah, so the next video, I've already given kind of like a hint to it on my Instagram. If anyone is interested in that. I mean, you can't see it because I've taken it off, but yeah. So my hair, I've really just forgotten what I was going to speak about. Last week I had no issue speaking. So my hair looks like it's grown a fair bit, even though it's all waxed up, my boys. Yeah. So fitness-wise, I haven't done too much, but yesterday I walked into the city, and then I walked home. So I went on this long-ass walk. I filmed little clips. So, I mean, I guess that goal for the year is kind of like starting to get ticked off. Yeah. And so currently I'm working on some video ideas. So I'm working on making... Oh my god, every time I bring something to frame, it glitches out. Okay, so I'm working on a series. It's called Time, right? You can see the series name. It's called Time, right? It's Time, the series. The videos are going to be called Emphasis, Patience, Nostalgia. See, I made you guys wait. Oh my god, if I move too quick. I don't understand, man. But yeah, so it's going to be a 3-part series about 3 things that are time related. So it's going to be called Time because it's going over topics such as the like emphasis, which is like timing, and then patience, which is about how long you can wait, and then nostalgia which is like the feeling of the past, how memories feel, the way that you see like old video games, like playing Pokemon again. Like the nostalgia it brings. You know? Alright. I need to like move slowly. And then come back slowly so it doesn't glitch out for me getting too close. Yep. Boys, I've lost the camera that I used to film all my videos on. I don't know where it is. I swear I brought it here with me to Melbourne, but it's not here. It's like straight up not here. I have no clue where it is. So I've had to be filming all my clips on the GoPro. And so the GoPro is good, except it kind of like squishes me down. So if I film any kind of like B-roll with me in it, it makes me look like a midget. Like it squishes me down. I become like this big instead of like this big. And it makes me like look short and stumpy. I'm not short. I might be a little bit fat, but I'm not short. But the goal is still there. I'm gonna take over the world with my live streams. I'm gonna look to the sky. Yes. So I've been talking with the boys. We're thinking about bringing back the Vibes and Actions podcast in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Now, I'm assuming I'm still going to have to edit all of them. But, big but, Ricky will probably pay for anything that I want. So I'll be able to get you'd be able to pay for AI tools to help get all the clips and everything. Like I can edit down all of the clips. Like I can edit the clips so that they are going to be good. And I'm venturing into a new business. So I'm going to be making neon signs like the one over in the back there. Like that neon sign. I'm gonna be making them myself. So I bought a bunch of things I bought two things on AliExpress. I bought switches and I bought some neon like rope light. So and then I'm thinking I'm gonna use either wood as the housing or figure out some form of plastic. But I'm gonna try and make custom LED lights and then sell them, because I feel like that's like, especially in a place like Melbourne, every single person really enjoys having like LEDs all through their apartments. You know what I mean? Like I've got LED lights on top of like the desk, and I've got LEDs over there, and then got these little light bars which also can change their colors and stuff. I shouldn't have done that. Now it's broken again. Why does it do it every time I like move something into frame? Like, why does it glitch? OBS, you are pathetic. Not really. I love you, OBS. I'm sorry. Don't end my stream. Please keep working. Yeah. So that's the major updates. Money wise, I got paid for the 3 shifts I worked last week. Currently this month, I am not at that $2,000 goal. I am like a quarter of the way there, but I'm gonna get paid 2 more times this month. Once from the work I'm doing tomorrow, which will maybe bring me to around halfway there, and then another time from the work I'm working a shift on Saturday too. So hopefully I can get another little bit, and I'll be able to get to halfway. So this is just month 1, so I'll be halfway overall towards all the goals, which is a good start. First month hitting the halfway mark, and then hopefully in like the second month I can actually get to the goal. Like, it's not a huge amount of money. It's just like, it's super hard to get to it when it's so hard to find a job, and like, especially if I'm in school. And I can't get a job at McDonald's or KFC because every time I've applied and had an interview, they just ghost me. Right? That's like so depressing and sad. But every single time I have an interview at one of the big companies, like McDonald's or KFC, I get ghosted. And I just don't seem to, like, why? Why? Is it because I'm like a dude? I don't understand. Is it because I'm not 12? But I applied to McDonald's at like 14 and still got ghosted. And then I've applied to a different McDonald's, had an interview, and then got ghosted again. It's like, I'm not even good enough for McDonald's, bro. And I know that, like, I'm not a dropkick compared to a lot of the people there. Like, surely, why I don't understand. I don't think I'm in enough of a nepotism ability. I need some way to become like a nepo baby, because I think that's the only way to become successful in this current climate, is to know someone or to be related to someone that can provide you with a job, like, or at least the opening into getting a job. Otherwise, it's just so hard. It's so difficult to like break into the market. So difficult, my boys. Like, I'm not too sure why it's so hard to get a job. Why is it so hard to make money? It's a hard life. Life is hard. Yeah, so this is episode 3 of the CK show. So I've been doing this for 3 weeks now, and I've seen a little growth. But honestly, I thought that I'd be back to where I was before. So my all-time high subscribers is 345. We're at 342. So if we get 3 more subscribers, we'll be back at 345. And mind you, those peak subscribers, I have no clue how I hit it, because I hadn't uploaded in like 2 years, and then I like peaked at 345. after like the first year, and then in the second year, I started going back down to 332, 331. I went down to 331, so I lost 14 subscribers, and now I've regained 11 this month. So I just need to gain another 3, and I'm at the all-time high. But the real goal is to put this behind a paywall, so then still I'm not talking to anyone. So if at any point people just start randomly joining the stream, because, yeah, but I'll just have the actual live stream behind a paywall, and then I'll upload the episode in a more raw, and a less completely raw version. I'll cut out the bits of me running away and being confused. Whereas now I'm just gonna have the raw episodes there. Yeah. And it's also up as a podcast as well. I'm not sure if that does anything. Maybe it puts it onto some podcast streaming softwares. But I think it just kind of makes it into a series on YouTube. So it's and you can check, it's playlists on YouTube now. You can see the analytics for the actual playlist. So you can see how many views they bring in. You can see how many people exist in them. You know? Yeah. I think I should have planned out this stream better before I started streaming. I was kind of oh no, I can't stream tomorrow. Oh, you guys just saw it. I just read 15 pages in the book too. Ugh. I wonder how that new video is coming along. Still importing stuff. I've already imported everything twice. I don't understand why it's broken. I just want to export the video and upload it. So I have a video for Monday. And then I've got, so let me look at the current, content. So video wise, last week, so I upload 1 video and 1 clip a week. And then I also upload 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 shorts as well. No, 4 shorts. Yeah, 4 shorts. 4 shorts, 1 clip, 1 video, and the live stream. So I'm uploading 7 days a week. So 4 shorts, 1 video, clip, live stream. So currently I've done that. I'm planning on just doing that still. Because from what I understand, with all the background research and everything I've been doing, even though I'm only spending 20 minutes on the shorts, I spend at least 40 minutes a day researching topics or planning out a video. And then on the days when I'm filming those videos, recording, it takes me 40 minutes to record my voiceover for the video. It takes me 20 minutes to finalize my script and do all the editing and make sure that editing up that clip for the voiceover clip takes me another 20 minutes just to make sure I'm chopping it down, getting all the right bits that I want. Cause yeah, my man, I be stuttering. I have a stutter whenever I'm recording, and it's I can't read because I'm recording. But it probably doesn't help that light. Oh, and every time I stop because I'm okay, this is a point where I'm going on to the next chapter. I'm going on to the next section of the video. And then I start reading again is when I usually slip up. But if I get into a groove or a rhythm, I can just go through that groove / rhythm, and then I can finish it all. But I usually stop because I'm oh, I should take a break. I've been speaking for 3 minutes straight, man. And then on the live streams, I can go on 7-minute rants. So you look at the unexpected truth about the difficulty in Australia. That video is a 7-minute video of me just ranting about how hard it is to become successful in Australia and how hard it is to actually live in a big city here. And even in like the smaller cities, it's getting more difficult. If it's considered a city, it's probably really hard to live in Australia. Yeah. All right, let's take another sip of water. Stay hydrated, my dudes. All right, so hopefully that didn't break. Let's come up with some more video ideas. Let's get the nice markers down. All right, we'll do blue. Let's do some creative thinking, my boys. You see it? Yeah. Video ideas. So I'm thinking I might do a video on this channel, there's a really OG video called the 10,000 calorie challenge. So in that video, I walked 50,000 plus steps. I'm thinking maybe I try to do 100,000 steps in a day. So that's 10,000 steps an hour if I'm doing it for 10 hours. And some hours I could probably try and do more. But let's think about it. So we go 10,000 step vid. See, my handwriting's very nice. 10,000 step vid. So, no, 100,000 step vid. We go 100,000. 100,000 step vid. And so, that would be 10,000 steps every 60 minutes. Every 60 minutes. 60 minutes. And so 106. I haven't done long division in a while. I'm sorry, boys. 60, so 1. So that is 400. And then what's that? 400, 60, 120, 240, 360. So that's 246. 16. 400. 1. Yeah, so it's 100 there, and 60, 166. So 167 steps a minute. So if I can do 167 steps a minute, that's 3 steps a second. Okay. I don't think I can do 3 steps a second, but I didn't realize it'd be so hard to do 10,000 steps in an hour. No, well, 166 steps a minute. Let me see how many steps I did on my walks yesterday. I wonder, can you check your workouts on your Apple Watch? That's what I'm doing right now. Workouts. No, I don't want to start an outdoor walk. Okay, maybe I can't check this on my watch. But yesterday I did 15,000 steps, and I just walked into the city and out of the city. I'm thinking if I'm walking around an oval, but it would be such a boring video if I was just walking around an oval nonstop. But it's like the only way that I can do it without getting ultra tired from all the inclines and declines of Melbourne City. Maybe. Or maybe I walk away from the city. But then that's all still suburbs and city. Because I'm like in the middle of it. There's no real way to get out of the city. Strange. I've also been doing like Airtasker or looking for jobs on Airtasker. Haven't been successful in finding any yet, but I have been successful in no way. So I've been doing Smart Spotter, which is like secret shopping. If anyone's interested in doing secret shopping, I can also shoot you an invite code. But yeah, so the secret shopping like is just taking photos of like the meat section and stuff like that. Just I'm assuming it's for competitive pricing. It's probably the other brand that is paying for it, because that's what they do in Australia. Because it's technically not illegal to make sure, you know. But yeah, for some reason Australia's whole economy just seems to be so focused on like alcohol. I think that alcohol consumption within Australia provides the most jobs of any like industry. Just like doing anything alcohol related provides so many jobs here, which I find insane. Like, why? I don't know if it's like that in other countries, but here in Australia there's so many jobs that are just like alcohol related. Like, how many people are spending all their money on alcohol for it to be like such a valuable kind of thing? Like, how is it? It's one of the most valuable markets in Australia for like finding jobs, like employment opportunities. Most of them involve alcohol. Like, even like the accounting jobs that are around at the moment just all seem to be for these alcohol brands. Like, everything in Australia seems so alcohol centric. Like, is that just how big the market is? It's just that big. People just drink so much. There's just so much money in alcohol because everyone is just always drinking. Even though supposedly like the Gen Z is like the least amount of, like, they have the least amount of alcoholics in history or something. Like, we drink less than anyone in history. Is that not strange? I don't know. I think that there's like this old, like, this is a bit conspiracy theory, but like I don't believe any of those and like that study that Gen Z doesn't drink, because everyone drinks. Everyone that's over the age of 18 in Australia is drinking. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not even just Australia. I think all over the globe, everyone that's of the legal drinking age is probably drinking. Like, I guess maybe we've stopped drinking earlier because I don't know. I think it's strange. I think that the overall assessment of the alcohol industry in Australia is quite strange. Because if you look into it deeply, most of the alcohol brands are owned by the same people. So, like, the people who own like the largest alcohol stores in Australia also own a whole bunch of the products that they sell in their stores. So they can afford to give lower prices on those things, and even if they're like really popular products, they're also making money from sending those products to other stores that are owned by the competitors. Like, I think overall, I think the retail space in Australia is much more profitable, just as a whole thing, compared to other places. Just within Australia, not like we're exporting it. And then, mind you, we give away everything that's mined in Australia as well. And we don't even make them pay taxes too, which I think is insane. But it is what it is. I'm sure that they're paying taxes in other forms. It's just not public knowledge. You know, it's like they're paying their taxes to the politicians themselves rather than to the people of the country. I mean, I guess that's a good way to think about taxes. If you really hate paying taxes, you just got to think they're just going back to you overall. Except, I mean, taxes aren't real because they just print money if they need money. Yeah. Keep going on tangents. What were my other goals for the year? There was growing my hair, which I'm successfully doing. Going to the gym, going on walks, successfully doing all of those at the moment. Reading pages of books. I mean, I've read 5 pages of that book, and then I've just read like half of this anecdote book. Everything flows and nothing abides. Let's read the last one. Fortune favors those who dare. I dare upload videos to YouTube. Fortune better favor me. But I mean, that's actually kind of facts, though. So if you, for example, in my life, like the only times I've gotten like lucky, I guess you'd say, like moments where you're like, God damn, that's lucky, were when I was like doing something insane or doing something cool. It was just like in that moment I got super lucky and then it just happened. It was just like life was good. I guess, yeah, fortune is there if you dare. Fortune is there if you dare. I'm just repurposing these people's words. Vanquishing oneself is the first and finest of victories. Being vanquished by oneself is the vilest and most ignoble thing. And with that is the end of the CK show. Episode number 3, boys. I'll catch you all in the next episode.